giving. The only real joy is giving.
Welcome back. If you're new here, I make videos about sustainable fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. Today I wanted to talk about a topic that if you follow me on Instagram, you may have noticed is on my mind a lot. That is that giving gifts has become this thing that is way blown out of proportion, something that causes a lot of stress for people, especially around this time of year, having to buy for so many people on your list that just seems to keep growing and growing. And I wanted to talk about a suggested solution for how we can change this, as well as some of the history behind it and just my thoughts on the matter. The expectation of receiving gifts is a big thing that kind of ruins it. You go into the holidays often expecting you're going to receive certain things on your list that you've asked for, and if you don't receive them, you're gonna be disappointed. I was like this in high school when I was super into high fashion and brands and trends, and if I didn't get, the it bag that year, I was upset for a lot of Christmas morning, honestly. We go into Christmas morning with these expectations, and it wasn't always like this. Before 1850, Christmas wasn't something that people really built up in their minds. At the beginning of the 19th century, many Americans didn't even celebrate Christmas, but by 1880, Victorian era manufacturers and shopkeepers had realized that the giving spirit of Christmas was something that could be capitalized on and used to sell more things. This was when the Santa in the store that you'd bring your kid to became a thing. Gordon Selfridge interned or apprenticed with Marshall Fields in Chicago and refined his skills for luxurious presentations, and he went on to coin the term only X amount of shopping days till Christmas. In World War II, people looked down on people that were gluttonous or, overly extravagant because people were rationing in that time, so the commercialization of Christmas really slowed then. But then in 1950, people felt that things had never been so good and the crazy Christmas spending returned, and we've just been chugging along since then, and now it is this crazy thing that I don't really think anybody's enjoying anymore, because the people that are expecting to get certain things and then don't receive them, they're unhappy, and then the people trying to buy things for people are also unhappy, stressed out to find the perfect gift for everybody on their list. What if you didn't go in with any expectations, and if you did receive something, it was just a nice surprise? Even better if it was exactly the thing you were looking for, that's great, but why be upset if it's not the thing that you were looking for? If we didn't go into that day or this holiday season with expectations of receiving, it might make everything a little bit easier. On the side of the person buying gifts, if you are really inspired to get someone something, if you've been waiting to gift them something, maybe it's something you think that they would really like, something that you've enjoyed that you'd like to share with them, then sure, buy them a gift. If it's something that you're really excited to give, then give it. But if you are just really struggling to think of a gift for someone and it's becoming a stressful thing for you, you've got all these people on your list that you don't know what to get for them, what if you didn't get them anything? The feeling that you're obligated to buy someone something and you're just buying them something to cross the name off the list, well, they're probably not going to really like that thing anyway because you didn't even really want to give it to them. You felt like you had to, so you just bought them something that you were kind of unsure about. If you're unsure about it, just don't give it to them. Return it. Give them something that they can eat. Write them a nice card. Just because you bought something for someone last year, why do you have to keep buying something for them year after year if you're not inspired to do so? This goes for, people in my personal life too. If you're a friend or a family that you usually get me a gift or you want to get me a gift, I would say if you're really inspired to give me something, do it, but otherwise I would rather you just write me a card or spend time with me, or tell me that you bought something secondhand because you thought of me or something like that. My suggestions are no expectations of receiving gifts, having it just be a nice surprise if you do, and then only buying things for people if you're really inspired to give them something. Better yet, give them something you already own, maybe a book that you love that you think that they would love too, and don't feel pressure to buy someone something just because you have to, because it's this weird expectation that you're going to. If you're really struggling to think of something for someone, give them a consumable, or just don't get them anything. I know that that's easier said than done. I know that there's weird social expectations. If you don't buy something for your brother's kid, then that's looked down upon, but there's a lot of things that you can do during the holiday season to show people that you care about them without giving them something that they're not even really going to want or use just because you feel like you have to. So I hope I got that point across. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give it a like and subscribe and share. And let me know if you agree, or if you have suggestions for how you can kind of tread these awkward waters, especially with like extended families where you have like lots of kids to buy for, and how to explain why you feel kind of what I'm explaining here. I've cited my sources for the commercialization of Christmas down below if you want to read more about it. Thank you so much. Bye!